What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jay Reason, and we're going to get into this Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors last game for the night. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and obviously make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It helps me, helps support the stream, and of course the video. Our spread, Golden State is a 14-point favorite tonight, minus 1,100 on the money line. Lakers are plus 14, plus 700 on the money line, and your over and under is 219. As far as for injuries, we have Russell Westbrook out, LeBron James out, Anthony Davis out for the Lakers, and for the Warriors, Otto Porter Jr. is listed as day-to-day. So tip-off will be coming soon for this game. You've got plenty of time to grab your drinks, grab your snacks, tuck the kids in bed, do what you do. Let's try to get to 25 likes before tip-off, guys. We've got 10 now. We just need 15 more. 15 more likes, 15 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 25 mark right before tip-off. So thanks for the support. Much appreciated. And let's keep it going. Tip-off coming soon. All right, so we've got, obviously LeBron is out, so he will not be playing. Anthony Davis is out. I'm just trying to confirm here.
Greeting the capacity crowd in the final regular season game for the Warriors, who in a little more than a week from now will host the first playoff game in San Francisco in 58 years.
That's going to be huge, guys, so make sure that you do subscribe. I will be hosting that game. I will be streaming it as well. Definitely excited for that.
The Golden State Warriors
Lakers,
are a 50-win team.
Warriors coming up next. Last game of the regular season before we go to the postseason.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Kevin Harlan with the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. We'll check in with Allie LaForest in just a second. Reggie, everybody is talking about the Los Angeles Lakers being eliminated so far.
Hold on. We're going to do a deep dive on the Lakers season throughout this telecast. Let's move on to something a little bit more positive.
All right. Well, okay, they say the Lakers have struggled because of the injuries. Yeah. We get that. Warriors have been injured, too, and they've won 50 games.
Yeah, they've had their health issues. Remember, this was a team that was 29-7 at one point, the best in the association. And their big three, Stephen, Clay, Draymond, they played a whopping 11 minutes together. Not games, 11 minutes together. Kudos to Steve Kerr and Steph.
All right, injuries framing this game here in San Francisco tonight. For more on that, we say good evening to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin and Reggie. Well, in contrast, the Lakers' big three have played in just 21 games together. That number will not be increasing tonight. All three are out. LeBron James still dealing with the left ankle sprain. Russell Westbrook has left shoulder soreness, and Anthony Davis is dealing with a non-COVID-related illness. The Warriors are still without Steph Curry, but we got great news from Coach Kerr today, who said he is on the court. He's taking shots, and all is on track for him to make a return for the playoffs on time, barring a setback, guys.
Allie, thank you very much. Warriors are fighting for seeding
all right, guys,
in the playoffs.
and we
They
are
could be as
getting
high
ready
as
for
number
tip-off
3.
here.
They definitely will finish in the top 4. Our officials tonight here in San Francisco: Kane Fitzgerald in his 13th year, Michael Smith in his 29th, Brandon Adair
Golden
in his
State
4th.
Warriors get the ball
in
first.
the replay center, Curtis Blair, Evan Scott, Danielle Scott, and away we go. We are in the Bay Area with Thompson feeding inside. Draymond Green couldn't get
be
it.
a miss,
Howard is there.
leading to
And
a
here comes
Lakers
Malik
rebound.
Monk into Poole and can't get it on the
quick
fly,
foul.
with Poole picking up the foul for Golden State. First on him.
First thing you and I noticed, obviously, without the big three for the Lakers, look how small the Los Angeles Lakers look without a LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and obviously a Russell Westbrook. But look, we talked about we're going to talk about the Lakers for the next, 2.5 hours. It's disappointing. Don't get me wrong. It is disappointing to have, along with the Boston Celtics, the most storied franchise already eliminated from the playoff discussion.
And second free throw is good.
Lakers are 17 games under 500. Feels weird with 4 75 anniversary players on there, right? 75th anniversary, celebrated the top players in the history of this game, and 4 on the Lakers right now.
Big three that's going to be off for the Warriors.
And his three-point shooting
Lakers
has been a story for this Golden State team, with the rookie Reeves undrafted into the raft. Inside,
misses, Warriors
who's
rebound.
trying to play in every game this season. Good feed, Wiggins underneath, and a
Wiggins
great
scores
find
off the
inside
assist
with
from
the
Jordan.
assist as Wiggins gets the 2. In the assist, Poole. Taylor Horton-Tucker re-signed him. Caruso went to Chicago and over Looney. That's
This jumper is
Pure
good.
shot.
They were expecting more at the offensive end from
Jalen
Tucker all season long. Very inconsistent play with a lot of Lakers. Another turnover here
It's going to be a
by
Lakers
the
steal.
Warriors.
Defensive rating for the Lakers is number 21 in the NBA as they go inside to Stanley Johnson. Looney was there. There is a foul. A minute and a half into the game, Looney picks up his first.
What a beautiful pass here from Poole to Wiggins. And Wiggins, who really hasn't shot the ball particularly well, kind of came out that shooting slump the other night versus the Kings with 25 points. Look at this move here.
The first layup for the Lakers is good.
A good one inside. Taylor, the third-year player. Wiggins inside, finds Green. Another turnover,
steal.
picked up by Stanley Johnson. To Monk, who chose to come to the Lakers and thinking this was going to be a championship season.
Corner
It's
three
Reeves
is
three,
good.
and he puts it in right in front of his bench. Reeves, a rookie, undrafted, played a bit at Oklahoma. Before that at Wichita State. It's Poole and Draymond Green. Klay Thompson.
Thompson goes in for the score, is
play,
fouled.
and Stanley Johnson was
And
right there
he's
to
gonna
pick
be
it
going
up
to the line for 2.
for the Lakers.
How about the move here by Taylor? Look at this. With true bodies, able to kind of contort. And look at the English he uses on the glass right there.
So, Reggie, we know that Klay Thompson is back, the 5-time All-Star, missing about 2/3 of the season, but he came back in mid-January. But it's his consistency right now. He's having some big games. He had 36 twice, in fact, in the last 4, but finding that every game performance that he's so used to doing, and we're so used to seeing.
It was going to take a while, too. Remember, this is a guy who's been out of commission really for the last 2 seasons. So finding his game legs. It's one thing to be in the gym shooting by yourself, right? But when you get into this level of competition, you've got to find your game legs. And I think he is starting to find that rhythm.
Dwight Howard with a nice
pass inside. It's going to lead to a foul. Lakers going to the line.
Nice setup and backdoor cut there by Monk, and beautiful delivery there by Dwight Howard. This is a nice start here for the Lakers for Frank Vogel.
By the way, this is the Lakers' 40th different starting lineup.
First free throw.
They've won 31 games. Fanduel's free over-under contest is back. So put your takes to the test while you watch tonight's Lakers-Warriors matchup. Just head to FanDuel.com/over-under to make your picks and compete for a share of $5,000 in prizes.
Think about what you just said. 40th different lineup for the Lakers. Only second behind the Brooklyn Nets.
24 different players have suited up and played for the Lakers this year. Across the lane, Wiggins.
And Wiggins tosses it up and makes it.
Look at him. He's trying to run it off right now.
Reggie, you're right.
That's the last thing you want to see if you're Steve Kerr.
Talen Horton-Tucker works on Poole and meets Looney. Looney's got the ball. Hits the deck. I mentioned before that Looney is aiming for the
foul.
82-game playing every game of the season goal for him, which says a lot with his nerve issues that he's had, the hip condition there inside. We're showing you again Wiggins trying to work through that entanglement. But Looney has really been a great story, and they're so proud of what he's done physically to stay upright for every game played so far.
There was question marks about
big shot
his
from Clay is good.
Clay knocked down his first three of the evening. And now you've got Looney, who's counted and relied on to kind of plug that center position with no Wiseman.
Stanley Johnson a three. Dwight Howard will grab it inside, and they're going to hack at him, and the ball knocked away at the shot clock at 12. But remember, he had the hip injuries and just a hard time staying on the floor, some significant. But to do this, 5 players, as you can see right now, are in that conversation, including Dwight Powell at Dallas. I think they've got Mikal Bridges with the Phoenix Suns. And, of course, Looney.
Hey, you wouldn't think his name would be on that list, right?
You would not. You would not.
From of all the injuries over the past few seasons, but you give him a lot of credit. His nutrition is different. A different body type now. He's taking care of himself. Not that he wasn't before, but he's been more committed this year, and solid play from that center position for the Warriors.
Wiggins just picked up his first personal foul. It's Horton-Tucker.
Tucker kicks it out.
Reeves and Green comes out on him. Shot
Reeves
clock
looking
at
for
2.
space and shoots it. That's going to be off.
With the rebound by Poole in the absence of Steph Curry, missing his 10th consecutive game tonight. Poole has been great. Green kicks it out. Wiggins 3.
Wiggins 3 is good.
Once again by
Golden State is up by 1.
He had the mismatch with Reeves trying to guard him in the post. The Lakers recognized that, sent help, and the unselfish play to find Wiggins.
He had 4 threes in that game you were talking about moments ago at Sacramento with the 25 points. With a nice dive
reverse
inside.
layup.
Horton-Tucker gets it to fall.
That's 2 from Horton-Tucker.
The other end, there's Monk.
Big steal for the Lakers.
Lakers come the other way. They've lost 7 consecutive games. They've lost 11 of 13.
From the corner is
Reeves
off, but he's fouled. So
now
it's
by
going to the line for
Draymond
3.
Green on a 3.
So 3 coming up for Reeves. Green picks up his first.
If you're Steve Kerr, you can't be happy offensively with the start here by Golden State. 4 turnovers already in this first quarter for Golden State.
Lakers are in the bonus already. Reeves at the free throw line. Parents played some college basketball. Arkansas State. So the Lakers, and a timeout taken by the Golden State Warriors. We take a break in a 2-point game from San Francisco
timeout.
On TNT.
And we'll take a quick commercial break as your score is 12, Golden State 14, Lakers 2-point game. All right, so guys, we got 48 viewers, 11 likes. Let's try to get to 25. 25 is the first goal. 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. We just need 14 more. 14 more likes, 14 more thumbs up gets us to that 25. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Help support me, the stream, and of course, the channel. As far as our votes go, we got 26 votes, 77% for the Warriors, 23% for the Lakers in a 2-point game. figured this would be a little bit of a slower game from the Celtics Bucks game. $163 if Golden State wins the first quarter. Is that like a bet you made, bro? Any kind of parlays? No, I didn't touch this one. I mean, the odds were just too crazy. And, I mean, even like right now, like, you know, Lakers are up by 2. Obviously, it's probably going to change, but, you know, I don't like touching these kind of games where the odds are just so heavily one-sided.
Kevin, there was a lot of blame to go around, and right now everyone's kind of throwing darts at the Lakers and at certain players. Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm really disappointed at some of the language that's coming out about Frank Vogel and the job he's done. Think about this. 18 months ago, the Lakers were celebrating their 18th NBA championship. So what has gone wrong that he is such a terrible coach now after 18 months?
It's going to be a Golden State
turnover. He
turnover.
delivered and helped deliver a championship to your franchise.
Lakers get the ball.
It has changed, though.
It has changed. And it's not right.
Like, dramatically.
It's not right. And this is a team game. This is not golf or tennis where most of the responsibility is on you. There's a lot of blame to go around as Dwight Howard knocks down a turnaround baby hook. There's blame to go around for everyone, but there's only certain people that are being signaled out, and that's not right.
Klay Thompson, big three is good.
Of turnovers so far.
3-point game.
Thompson with another 3. He has 8, and he leads all scorers so far. Reeves on top. Lakers have not been more than 3 games over 500 all season. Shuffling is Johnson. Reeves kicks it out. Shot clock is down to 2. Booted away.
It's going to be a kickball.
Kickball, 14 on the shot clock. LeBron and Davis together had a record of 11 and 11. And this came out from James, Reggie, just the other day.
And look, I understand. This was earlier in the season, you know, when this roster was put together by management, Rob Pelinka and, you know, the Genie Bus and the rest of the Bus Trust. So that's why
the dunk is missed.
Jordan Poole.
Easy dunk by Poole.
LeBron came out with that quote, keep that same energy when everyone was talking about how
that's an
old
and
this
one
team
for the
was.
Lakers.
There's a drive. Johnson got it. Foul on Golden State. Yeah, I meant to say that it was said earlier, but
Johnson's
was
going to
reemerging
now that they've been eliminated.
Yes. Right. And they dug it out. And Otto Porter's going to check in. Klay Thompson's going to check out. Then they now go a little bit smaller. Gary Payton is going to come in for Looney. Johnson will be at the line. Poole picked up his second personal foul. Lakers again are missing the playoffs for the second time in LeBron's 4 years
good.
with LA. This is the biggest lead for the Lakers so far. Golden State has beaten the Lakers twice in the 3 games they played. Wiggins, who's had a good start to this one, with 7. And a shove and a whistle.
I'm not sure about that. It looked like Horton Tucker had good position down there to come up with that steal versus Wiggins.
Second on Talon, Horton Tucker.
Just reaches right around his body. A little bit of contact down low. And if you're Golden State, you know, no LeBron, no AD, no Russell, you just can't come in here and think, okay, this Laker team is going to lay down. You know, there's pride on the line for a lot of these young players. They're being evaluated potentially for the next season.
Is good for Golden State.
Another Warriors 3. They're being evaluated as well.
Porter just off the bench. DJ Augustine is checked in for LA. Bobbled by Dwight, picked up by Porter, running is Wiggins.
Offensive foul.
Wow.
Took a shot to the face there.
Austin
Reed, that's
Reeves
going
is
to be
on the
2 on
ground.
Wiggins, and they're going to take a look at this.
Yeah,
The officials are going to take a look. Let's see if he got a part of Reeves' face on this layup. Look at his left hand. His left elbow right there, yeah. This might be upgraded here, partner. Right there.
Yeah, that's big elbow to the face.
Oof. Yeah, that's going to be upgraded to a flagrant 1.
He took it right in the eye.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't have an orbital fracture right there. I've been on the resulting end of something like that before.
Yes, you have.
He's very fortunate. Now, that's a shot Reeves just took. Now, when the home team is gasping like that, when they're replaying the reviews in here, you know it's bad.
You're right.
Right? When the home team is doing that. I would be surprised if this is a flagrant 2, but certainly it's going to be upgraded to a flagrant 1. I can't see them throwing Wiggins out because he didn't plan on doing this.
I mean, he was definitely in motion.
They're going to take a long look at this. The longer they take, to me, it could be a flagrant 2.
After review, the foul has been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Unnecessary contact to the face.
That makes sense.
Unnecessary contact to the face. And that's the right and correct call. There's the shot to Reeves' face. There was an offensive foul as well on Wiggins, which is number 2.
Reeves the other night when they lost down in Phoenix had 18 points, 6 assists, gets the start tonight, and is at the line for the Lakers. Reggie, I mentioned the 40 different starting lineups, 24 different players, and only 31 wins. That was something Anthony Davis said. We've had 39 different lineups, and we had 31 wins. But he has been one of the reasons why they've had because he's been out so much. And he says, listen,
recurring theme for him as well, right? I mean, you look at his first 7 seasons in the league. I think he missed a total of 71 games. The last 3 seasons with the Lakers, he's missed 81.
He's missed 75 over the last 2.
Lakers going to lose the ball.
So Iguodala is in with Green and Poole, Porter, and Payton. That's the 5 on the floor for the Dubs. Iguodala missed it.
Air ball.
It's picked up by Monk. First 4 years in Charlotte. Now here with Los Angeles. Augustine to Reeves, who will take it right inside.
Pushes and 1.
That's a foul. Counted for 2 and put him at the line. He's got 9 for L.A.
Austin Reeves with all this
stepping up.
room to maneuver and operate now with no LeBron, AD, or Russ, having himself a first quarter here. Been in and out of the lineups over the last 3 or 4 ball games, but now the opportunity to play significant minutes these last 3. He's making the most of it.
Lakers have lost 4 consecutive games on the road and have a lead right now, 9 earlier.
Quick bucket by Poole is good.
Now it's down to 7. Poole's got his first 2. It's Monk.
Warriors in a zone right now.
Warriors going to play some teams that are looking at some important games after
Good
tonight.
shot.
Monk
The 3
at
is
3.
off.
Iguodala the rebound. He's missed some time.
Golden
Green
State
in stride.
pushing.
He missed 31 games. That's a lot of people are saying that this Warrior team, you kind of began by talking about it, they had their share of big injuries to name players. And that's why they have won 50 games.
That's why I don't want to hear the Lakers talking about, AD's talking about we had more starting lineups.
The 3 is off from Poole.
Everyone went through health issues and injuries, and they found ways to navigate it. So you can't let the Lakers off the hook because they've had injuries. So did these Warriors. The games that they won early, 29-7 to start the season, the wins that you have in October and November, they come back to help you out here in April.
Green got the steal, just set the screen. Porter,
what a pass.
He finds Iguodala.
Iguodala is blocked.
Nice defensive
Lakers
effort
push.
there by Monk.
Reeves into Poole, and out to Johnson, and over to Monk for three.
And that's in and out.
It's Poole with the rebound.
Monk's three.
Golden State, offensive rating in the league is number 17. Their defensive rating is number 2.
The pass inside. Iguodala kicks it
Nice ball
out.
rotation. They quickly blitz Porter. Wide open.
Wide open
Iguodala
three.
How about
And that's
the ball
good.
movement? Every Warrior touched the basketball.
Iguodala cans a three, and he has been
And that is
struggling
going to take us
from
to
three
a
for the
quick
Warriors in a
timeout.
timeout.
Commercial break. Our score is 23 Golden State, 27 Lakers. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. All right, guys, so we got 52 viewers, 15 likes. We need 10 more. 10 more gets us to that 25 mark. So make sure we're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. We just need 10 more. 10 more gets us to that 25 mark. As far as our votes go, we've got 39 votes, 69% for the Warriors, 31% for the Lakers. 4-point game. So we just need 5 more guys. 5 more likes gets us to that 25 mark. We just need 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up, and we'll hit our first goal of 25. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, and of course college games as well. Five more likes, guys. As we get through this quick commercial break, this is the last game of the NBA season. After this, guys, I will be streaming the playoffs, so make sure you're locked in and subscribed. Susan Mallory says, I knew that LeBron, AD, and Westbrook was not going to play, knowing that the season is definitely over for them. It's going to be bowing out on the down low. Yeah, no sense of risking getting injured in this last game. Let the bench see what they can do, and those guys get paid to play basketball as well.
The tone for it. We get to next week. You're our leader, right? And these are connected. 3 of the fouls have come off.
3 more likes, guys. 3 more likes gets us past that 25 mark, the first goal. We just need 3 more. 3 more likes, 3 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 25.
Steve Kerr moments ago, our State Farm audio assist. Augustine, who's played for 11 teams
that
in
3
the
is off
NBA,
for
launching
Golden
one.
State.
They signed him March 1st. Thought they could help with the spacing by getting him. Longest tenure for Augustine, 4 years in Orlando, 4 years in Charlotte. Klay Thompson with 8.
Klay with the 3, and that's going to be
3,
off. Lakers
and it's
rebound.
picked up by little-used Wayne Ellington, who has not been playing much. In fact, hasn't played since mid-March. Horton Tucker drives on Bielitsa, who's in and playing
Cross to
center.
the back, and that's going to be a
Step
good
back there
shot.
by Horton Tucker. He had the bigger
Putting the Lakers
Bielitsa.
back up by
Put him on
6.
skates.
Horton Tucker, good start, 4 of 5 from the floor. Lakers are plus 8 points at the line.
Oh, what a
Quick pass inside and a dunk. Golden
Inside,
State.
finished off beautifully by Payton. Iguodala with all the cunning you'd want in someone with his years of experience in the NBA. Running Gabriel is
Big
in.
three, and that's going to be good for the Lakers.
And that was a beauty. He's got 11.
Lakers fans are wondering, where was this
Ellington.
all
Well,
season?
they saw it a couple of years ago.
Yes.
He signed the contract, saw it last year.
And they saw it in the bubble when they
Yes,
won
they
a
did.
championship. This was the type of play that they were getting from Horton Tucker.
Thompson, Iguodala, out to Porter. Late close by Ellington. Bazemore
That's gonna be
in
off
the
for
game
Golden
with
State.
the rebound. Lakers haven't won since March 21st. Well,
Good shot from the
Ellington
corner
with
is
the
off.
three. Gabriel with the rebound. Horton
Lakers
Tucker's
rebound.
got the hot hand. He'll go up in the mismatch on Bielitsa with another three. It's Porter right there. Warriors captured and clinched a playoff slot with a win at Utah. They trailed in that game by a bunch. Payton takes it. Iguodala with another well-timed assist.
Simple give-and-go play there
Yep.
by the Warriors.
Both teams shooting well. Lakers at 52%. And Horton Tucker inside tried to
Gonna
crowbar
be good
his
defense
way in.
for Golden State.
It's picked up by Iguodala.
That's going to be a turnover.
It is.
And he turns
Number
it over.
6. 6 turnovers for 10 Laker points.
10-0 in the turnover category. There's a look at the next Olympic coach in this country, Steve Kerr, who has taken his team to a 50-win season. They're in the playoffs, Reggie, for the 8th time in the last 10 years.
Think about this for the Warriors. And we talked about their 29-7 start. Curry was probably the leader of the MVP discussion the first third of the season. Then they get Clay back in early January. Then Draymond goes down for 2 months. And then once Draymond is getting ready to come back, Steph goes down for the remaining, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Nice drive. Layup is missed. Clay pushes, quick pass, throws it away.
Oh, the ball was
That's going to be a
hit.
turnover.
It was hit.
They're going to change it. I think they're going to change.
Well, maybe not.
All the discussion with 3.3 to go. Yet the playoffs for the Golden State Warriors, 8 of the last 10. Steve Kerr in his 8th year with the Golden State Warriors. Lakers a foul to give.
Ball went
Right
off.
off the left shin there
Lakers
of
leg.
Ellington.
You saw it. Horton Tucker checks out. Reeves is back in. 10 by Reeves. Horton Tucker with 11. Iguodala looking for some cutters as Thompson.
Quick pass inside, 1 second to shoot, and that's going to be off. That's the end of the first quarter. Your score is 27 Golden State, 32 Los Angeles Lakers.
And they've got a 5-point lead going to the second quarter. Tonight from San
5-point game.
Francisco, the NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm.
As we head to a quick commercial break. All right, guys, so we got 67 viewers, 25 likes. Make sure you keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. Much appreciated for the support. Susan says it's sad with all the talent that the Lakers have. The coach didn't have any idea how to coach all those different egos. Yeah, I guess the thing here about it though is I wouldn't blame Frank Vogel's coaching more so than I would blame team chemistry, right? I think if you have that much talent and that much ego with that many years of experience, the players are going to figure out the chemistry to create what they should. It comes a point in time where the coach is going to be surrounded by that much talent. It's not about the coaching anymore. You know, it's about the players stepping up and using the talent that's made them who they are. So, I mean, when it came to the Lakers, I was never thinking about, oh, Frank Vogel needs to coach better so they can win. You know, like it just doesn't make sense, you know, to me at least. Yeah, I never sat there and I said, well, you know, they would be winning if Frank would have coached better. You know? It's the talent has to work itself out. The talent has to you know, has to figure out the chemistry. They've got to put it together and use what they have. And you know, it's been like a known fact that in the last 10 years, whatever team that LeBron played on, he was like the second coach, you know? So there's you know, a lot of finger pointing and blaming, but when it comes down to it, they just haven't figured it out. So Shane 01, did you ever lose out on a prop by 0.5? Yes, I did. I lost forgot which game it was. It was one of those college games, like the over under was like 126 and they hit like exactly 126 points. Everybody lost. It was ridiculous. I was so mad. But yeah, I think it was one of the Purdue games, maybe. It was like 126 points for the over under. And I took the under. So yeah.
Friendly pass. Sign up now for $14.99 at NBA.com/League Pass or on the NBA app. And moments ago, Allie LaForce caught up with Laker head coach Frank Vogel.
Well, Coach, this was such a great opportunity for so many guys who either didn't get to start or won't get this many minutes this season. How impressed were you by the way that they responded so far?
Yeah, I love how we came out and started the game. These guys are getting an opportunity. They put in the work all year. Minutes haven't always been there for them, but they're coming out with a lot of confidence tonight.
Do you feel like you have 3 extra coaches on the bench, and how will you, as a coaching unit, continue to challenge this team?
I challenge you, give them clipboards if they're not helping enough. We're going to start having chart some things over there.
Allie LaForce moments ago. There's Frank Vogel, and the speculation is rising. Porter inside. Gabriel's got the rebound. Horton Tucker the other way. He's got 11 and dishes off to Augustine. Played with Kevin Durant at Texas. There's a shot by Ellington.
That shot is off by the
Lakers. By Porter.
Golden State rebound.
And off to Iguodala. Iguodala missed time this season, and a lot of it. He had all kinds of injuries, left hip, right knee. Lower back was the reason cause for a 21-game.
Good shot is good.
Thompson
that's a
hits
three.
another three.
His third here in this first half. Talking about him getting his shooting legs in, his rhythm legs.
2-point game.
Starting to feel much more comfortable out here in this Warriors offense.
Golden State has a half-game lead on Dallas for that number 3 slot in the West. Horton Tucker 3.
And Tucker misses his 3 to answer.
And they do not, though, have a tiebreaker against the Mavs. They've got the upper hand in that category. Porter a 2.
Good shot for Porter's off. Lakers rebound.
Fingertips of a couple, and finally reeled in by Augustine. Nineteenth game he's playing tonight for the Lakers. Gabriel down the lane.
Nice dunk.
It's crossed over Bielitsa. Minutes and opportunity. You heard Frank Vogel tell Allie, these guys get a chance now, and one.
Bielitsa coming off a terrific game Sunday in Sacramento of 19 points and 12 rebounds with a nice runner on the move right there for Golden State. And moments ago, Gabriel working on him inside.
Beautiful crossover here by Gabriel. And then Bielitsa says, okay, you got me with the crossover. But here's the contact and the potential and one for Bielitsa.
So Kerr likes this Bielitsa playing the center, spreading the floor a little bit. And what they've had out there is Iguodala, Porter, Payton, and Poole.
Now, free throw is good
out there with this group, but you get the point. They're trying to get that second 5 ready to go.
And that's been so important with Steve Kerr and his staff developing this second unit, and why they were so successful early on in the season.
Bazemore has had a couple of stints with Golden State. In his second stint with the Lakers, is over Iguodala.
Big shot is
Mid-range
off.
shot with a
Golden
Payton
State rebound.
Bielitsa. Iguodala, another great pass. This time on the step, Clay can't get it.
It's going to be off. Golden State gets it back. Corner
Thompson.
three. Thompson is way off.
With an Ellington rebound.
Lakers rebound.
Klay Thompson does such a wonderful job of moving without the basketball. I know he missed that shot right there, but nice job.
To the outside, and that three is no good for the Lakers.
34-year-old 12th-year player out of North Carolina. Here's Payton at the other end. He tries to collide with some bodies. Kuminga is going to check in, the rookie out of the Republic of Congo who played for the G League team Ignite last year that prepares kids for the draft. Lakers have missed 9 of their last 10 shots. Iguodala finds
Pass
the
inside,
cut.
big
He got
dunk.
on Monk and used his size to his advantage.
Beautiful pass out of bounds there. I believe, was that Andre again? Uh-oh, here's the crossover by Monk.
Good job, and he got the 2 as he takes it
Lakers
hard
with a quick
inside.
score.
Charging for the
1-point
deuce.
game. 36.
Monk had
35.
7, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists in 18 minutes at Phoenix on Tuesday.
Play with the big
It's a Klay
three.
Thompson three. That's his 4th. Boy, he's got the
It's a
stroke.
2-point game now
And he
for
knows it.
the Warriors.
And Steph is enjoying it.
And that's going to take us
And we
to a
step
quick
aside on
timeout.
TNT, Lakers
Commercial
by
break.
1.
We've got 38 Golden State, 36 Lakers. Which, to be honest, I wasn't expecting a close game. I really wasn't. And like I said earlier, this is one that I wouldn't have bet on. I don't really like to bet on the games that are like super one-sided. Like the odds for this game were minus 1100 on the money line for Golden State, 14-point favorite. And you had the Lakers plus 450. It didn't even make sense. Like if you have minus 1100 for Golden State, then it should be at least plus 700 to 800 for the Lakers. And especially if they're 14-point favorites. But as you see now, it's a 2-point game. So anyone that bet on the Lakers are definitely they got some smiles on their faces with it being this close, that's for sure. All right, guys, so we got 82 votes. Warriors 66% for the win. Lakers 34. We got 29 likes. Let's try to get to 50, guys. Try to get to 50 likes. Keep smashing that thumbs up button. We just need 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that next goal of 50. Feel bad for Carmelo Anthony. He never needs to purchase a house as rent and keeps your bags packed. That is true. That is true. Carmelo's been around for a long time. He's moved to a bunch of different teams. His best years were definitely with the with the Nuggets, and he's definitely turned into a journeyman. Searching for a ring.
Some kind of season for Golden State.
All right, so we're almost back here from the commercial break.
Minutes. Reggie talked about it earlier. And now, missing his 10th straight game is Steph Curry with a sprained ligament in his left foot. Triple team Monk looking for Bazemore. That Clay three.
And that's going to be a steal.
Puts
Golden State has numbers.
Quarter the other way and slapped away by Bazemore. Shot clock is at 19. Nice defense by Bazemore. And that is his calling card.
It's shocking when you highlight the Warriors. Here's the block shot by Bazemore. 11 minutes, not games we talked about. 11 minutes. They've all been on the floor at one time. Another great pass from Andre from out of bounds. That's his fifth assist.
Second time they've done that too.
Wow.
Bielitsa cashing in with a 10-2 run by Golden State. And Allie, the Warriors have their biggest lead right now.
Well, back to your point about the injuries,
Corner
it was so interesting when Klay Thompson made his return this season. He was playing with 11 new faces, too. That's how long he had been out of the game. And I talked to Jordan Poole about sort of taking over some of the leadership role during the injuries, and he said, it's all about a positive approach. It's a long season. You have to be ready for the opportunity. We love to step up. It's next man up. That's been something the coaches have preached to us all season long, and most importantly, they want to see each other succeed. It's very unselfish, guys.
Indeed it is. Ellington free. That's always been taken. Fouled out there.
Kuminga
will pick it up. And that is his first. So Klay Thompson has gone 3 of 5 from 3 in his 13 minutes. Now 4 of 6 from 3 with 2 free throws. And a great start. 14 points, leading all scorers in the game. Ellington at the stripe. Tonight from San Francisco, the NBA on TNT. Brought to you by the all-electric EV6 from Kia. Official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires. And by Tissot, the official timekeeper of the NBA.
You know, we can highlight all the disappointments about the Lakers this season, and rightfully so, but there have been some bright spots. Number one, LeBron James and what he has done this season at age 37 in his 18th season is remarkable. I mean, to be in the scoring hunt, you know, at 30 points a game has been, look, I played late in my career till I was 39, and I could barely get out of bed each and every day, let alone for someone to lead the league or close to it in scoring.
Quick pass inside is good.
To
Draymond's going to score.
A lot of that. Green comes up with the 2 right there.
5-point game.
And Green's got his first basket tonight. Monk got a Bazemore screen.
Big shot is good.
And that's a 3. Malik Monk very active tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers.
14 assists for Golden State here in this first half.
They're normally one of the top 5 in the league.
A
lot of times number
foul.
1. Kuminga
Golden
takes
State
it in.
going to the line.
And hacked that on the way. 6:55. He has to get 2 more games to be officially eligible, in the running,
right? Yes,
for the scoring title. The oldest to hit a scoring title, Michael Jordan when he was 35. LeBron is 37.
I mean, look at that first graphic. The career triple-double of 30,000 points, 10,000 plus rebounds, and 10,000 plus assists. I mean, it's remarkable. You know, I say this all the time about him. He spends well over $1 million on body maintenance. The older you get, the more you've got to take care of your one vessel, your tool. And he does a wonderful job of making sure he is game ready.
Reeves and Johnson check back in for the Lakers. Bazemore and Ellington check out. Monk over Green, 3.
Shot it was off. Golden State rebound.
Got the ball. Green was releasing, and that ball sailed to Sausalito.
Well, it is opening night in baseball. Kuminga, that was a fastball here for the Giants.
Yes,
Reggie, what is interesting about these two teams tonight, we did them very early in the season, and Golden State and the Lakers, in the estimation of many, were the 2 biggest favorites to be there at the end in the West.
Along with Phoenix. Those were the three teams that everyone was highlighting that could take the Western Conference crown.
Monk, a floater on the fly.
It's going to be off. Golden State
It's
rebound. Clay
Thompson,
pushing.
who has gone 4 of 6 from 3. Has the stroke. Had a 36-point performance in Utah the other night.
Passes it.
Saturday when they
Kicks it back
clinched the
out.
playoff bid.
But his
Flying
floater is
inside Clay,
off.
picked up by Johnson.
Lakers rebound.
That Clay had 36 Saturday, 8 threes.
Big
And there's
dunk
a
from the
nice
Lakers.
jam at the other end by Wenyen Gabriel, third-year player, undrafted out of Kentucky. He's played for 6 teams. Thompson's got the smaller, now Johnson's on him. It's Wiggins and a 3.
Wiggins with a 3, and that's going to be off.
Monk aggressive. Reeves quickly around the horn.
Lakers passing.
Johnson got it
That 3 is
from
good.
Augustine with the triple.
That's gonna put
Johnson's
the
not a
Lakers
great
up by 1.
three-point shooter, but if you leave him that wide open and he can catch in rhythm, that can hurt you.
They signed him to 3 consecutive 10-day contracts, and player who played for the Raptors a season ago eventually stuck. Wiggins, Green, Clay. Moves
Clay
in
with
for
the
2.
jump shot, and that's good.
Well, Reeves did his job. He ran him off that three-point line, but
48-47.
Klay Thompson,
Golden
it doesn't
State.
matter. He's one of the best mid-range shooters as well. Travel there by Monk.
Trying that crossover. We've had 7 lead changes and a tie. Warriors have led by as many as 6. Lakers have led by as many as 9. Lakers are going to take a timeout. Now the call now delay a game. They just signaled timeout. Now they're going to take delay a game instead. With Westbrook missing tonight. Westbrook, Reggie, had played in 78 of the 79 games this season for the Lakers.
Well, Mr. Durability, that's kind of what he's been throughout his whole career, right?
Right shoulder issue tonight, keeping him on the bench.
And another guy that's kind of been unfairly thrown underneath the bus for the Lakers' failures this season. Again, you know, this is not an individual sport. Nice move.
Draymond scores.
Down there for Draymond Green. But I thought Russell Westbrook
3-point game.
took a lot of undue criticism as well. Are there flaws in his game? Yes. Was it a perfect fit in this Lakers structure? Absolutely not. But he's not the sole reason that the Lakers are going to be watching the playoffs starting next week.
Augustine
Dwight's
sits it
gonna be
inside
fouled.
to Dwight Howard, who is held by Green, who drew the foul
goes to
for
the line
Golden
for
State.
2.
Second on Draymond. In a 3-point game with Golden State shooting 51%, Lakers shooting 43%. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule with Taking Off presented by Turkish Airlines. Tomorrow night, NBA TV. Bucks will be in Detroit. Little surge here by the Pistons late in the season. Phoenix will be in Salt Lake City, taking on the Jazz. And Sunday on ESPN, it'll be the Pacers in Brooklyn. Sunday on TNT in the regular season final
First free
day.
throw's good.
We have a couple with Boston against Memphis, and these Warriors will be in New Orleans against the Pelicans. San Antonio and New Orleans doing a little dance in the Western Conference for position.
Well, I'm so excited about some of these play-in situations that can potentially
Second free
unfold
throw is
here.
good for Dwight.
I mean, you talked about the Lakers, the Suns, and Phoenix in the Western Conference.
Scores
We had
50,
Brooklyn kind of
49.
penciled in
Golden
to
State
win
up by
the
1.
East, and they're in the play-in situation in the East.
Lakers from the free throw line have gone 15 of 16. They're down by a point. Kuminga against Horton Tucker.
And that
It's a
is
Dwight
off.
Howard
Lakers
rebound
rebound.
inside. 10th all-time rebounder in NBA history, has 5. Johnson inside. It
Johnson
won't
almost
drop.
gets the
Kuminga
and 1,
was
but
there.
it goes out the rim. And he's going to go to the line for 2.
4:06 to play in the second quarter. And as of tonight, with a couple games remaining across the board, this is the way it looks. But we do know the Suns are number 1, the Grizzlies are number 2. As Draymond Green just picked up his 3rd foul.
And in this play-in
Off.
situation,
Apologize.
Minnesota
Second
would play
free
the
throw is
Clippers 7-8, and the New Orleans Pelicans would play the Spurs in that 9-10 game if it started today. But look, Minnesota has a chance to move up to number 6. So what's great about this? It makes teams compete all the way down the
Pass
stretch,
inside
where
is
there used to be a lot of tanking, right?
Monk.
They lose it. Now Golden State has it.
Galloping Green.
Green goes for the layup. Loses it.
Dwight
A lot
Howard.
of back and forth here. Dwight passes the ball to Reeves, and he gets the layup.
Nice transition.
And it's going to put the Lakers up by 2 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter.
Reeves with the
we're going to take a
basket
quick
there.
commercial
He's got
break
12.
as they take a timeout. All right, guys, so we got 74 viewers, 35 likes. We're trying to get to 50. 50 is our second goal. We just need 15 likes, 15 thumbs up, and we'll hit that second goal of 50. So let's keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. We'll get to this next goal here of 50 likes. Serious biz, yeah, man. Like I said, it's just crazy because obviously everybody expected, the Lakers to get blown out because they have been, and this is Golden State, right? So this is definitely the perfect setup for people to lose money. That's for sure. Definitely the perfect setup for people to lose money. If you had this on like a parlay or, some ridiculous 4-leg or 6-leg, and this was like your last game that you needed, and you had Golden State, this could be the one that breaks you. So we got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. I'm getting just a little sleepy. I got to get something to eat during halftime. Just a quick snack. Don't want to eat too much before bed.
Klay Thompson's got 8 points in the second quarter, 16 for the game, and that was a topic moments ago in Frank Vogel's huddle.
Hey, he's cooking right now. So every way they can get him the basketball, they're going to get him the basketball. All 5 guys got to be aware of where he is. Heavy Klay alert this year.
Klay's got the stroke, as we've seen. The audio is just by State Farm. And Klay Thompson, as we began the broadcast talking about finding consistency to his game. He didn't play Sunday. He did Saturday, as we said, and 36 points. Looney inside. Got him. Charges in for 2.
And that's going to be good for Golden
Another
State.
Assist. Golden State has 19, now 20 made field goals and 17 assists.
Who's been quiet for the Warriors this evening has been Jordan Poole, who's been red hot offensively for them over the last 20 ball games. 17 straight games of 20 points or more.
That shot is good for the Lakers.
Another good shot made by Talen Horton-Tucker. He's got 13 points. First 2 of the second quarter. 11 back in the first. Looney off to Wiggins. His 17-footers right down the middle.
We're trading shots right now.
He's got 9. 25 the other night for Wiggins. An all-star for the first time. Out of the reach
It's going to be a
Howard.
turnover by the Lakers. Ball was thrown away.
Johnson was the one to
Trying
throw
to
it.
get it to Dwight.
And Wiggins at the other end. Into Horton Tucker, who got the rebound. Right through the traffic and coast to coast for two.
Beautiful move and use of his body there by Horton Tucker.
Clay with a three.
Clay's big three is good.
They're going to try to find ways to get Clay the basketball. He's been all the offense here in this first half for Golden State. 19 points for Clay.
5 threes for Thompson. Johnson will go into Poole and find Howard, who is sandwiched inside. Then he got the
Howard,
ball and an
big
errant
dunk.
throw and a nice dunk as he flushes and a tee.
Hung on the rim, so he's going to get the technical.
And a technical.
Hanging on the rim there by Clay. Excuse
Come
me,
on,
by
Dwight.
Dwight Howard. He was taking out something on the rim right here.
And Clay's going for the free throw, and that's going to be good.
He was okay with that one. It was this one that got him the technical right there. 21st half
Tie ball
points
game
for Thompson. You mentioned the 5 made threes. Perfect from the line. That's why this Warriors team is scary, because once they get, hopefully, Stephen back. Nice steal here by Horton
Steal
Tucker.
by the Lakers.
Another turnover. Horton Tucker just takes it himself and bulldozes into Klay Thompson. Horton Tucker aggressive with his game. Let's have all these players with the Lakers tonight playing hard. Thompson picks up his second personal. Horton Tucker will be at the free throw line. The average is 9. Tonight 15 on 12 shots in 16 minutes in the starting role. 1:33 to play in the second. Follow Highlight Her for everything you need to see about her in sports and culture. Scan the QR code now and don't miss another moment. Adam Lefkoe has your halftime for you back in our studios. When we depart
free
San
throws are
Francisco
good.
and send you east.
I wonder what our own Shaquille O'Neal, what he thinks about his beloved Lakers and the disappointment this year. Block shot
Shot
here
from
by
Clay
Dwight
is
Howard on
blocked.
Thompson.
He gets
Picked
it
up
back.
by Looney.
And that three is good.
Firing a three. Klay Thompson.
That's a 1-point game.
Nice shot. 15 in the quarter for Klay Thompson.
Nice answer here by Malik Monk. He's in up to 13 points now here for the Lakers.
Thompson with 23.
Oh, no.
Great cut.
My
And a
goodness.
slash for 2.
Big bucket for
Poole
Golden
makes
State.
it go. Horton Tucker squeezes through and a travel.
Look at this nice little crossover on Dwight Howard here.
Nice screen by Looney, too.
There was no way Howard was going to be able to react. Look at that. He's looking for help.
Wiggins got it from Poole and hammers it home.
3-point game after that dunk.
Timeout Lakers
From
and
Wiggins.
47 seconds to go in
Golden
the
State
second
is back
quarter.
up. And that's going to send us to a quick commercial break. Your score is 65 Golden State, 62 Lakers. .47 seconds left in the second quarter before we go ahead into halftime. We get 82 viewers, guys, 38 likes. Let's try to get to 50 likes. That's the goal. We need 12 more likes, 12 more thumbs up. And that's going to get us to our next goal of 50. So we just need 12 more likes, 12 more thumbs up. And we'll hit that next goal of 50 likes. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot, Boshka. Much appreciated.
Indiana towards the latter part of his career, and Mitch the Rock Richmond next to Michael Jordan.
Good shot, and that's going to be off for the Lakers. Golden State rebound.
Says Lakers had made 7 straight until that miss. Wiggins, Looney, Porter, and Poole. Lakers a foul to give. Difference of 9 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. And the shot clock right now down to 5.
14 seconds.
Poole dancing on Reeves. Klay Thompson.
Klay, big three, and that's going to be off.
By Howard. 6 of
Lakers
10
push
three-point
with 6
shooting
seconds.
for Thompson.
And they're going to shoot. Nope, no time.
Johnson.
That's going to be off
Nice
anyways.
defense by Wiggins.
All right, so going into halftime, guys, your score is 65. Lakers 62.
Golden State Warriors end the first half.
Golden State holding down a 3-point lead.
And Golden
We're going into
State by
halftime.
3 at the half
I'm going to grab
over
something
the
to drink,
Lakers.
get a quick snack.
Warriors right now, number
I'll be
3
back
in
soon.
the Western Conference.
All right. We are almost back from halftime, guys. Our score is 65-62. Golden State is up by 3 as we head into the third quarter and the last game of the regular season for the NBA. Susan Mallory, always seems like the Lakers play better when LeBron is not playing. It's like the general theme, right? Definitely. So we're just a few more minutes here from the third quarter. Still got plenty of time to do what you got to do as we get back to it. All right, so we are about a minute away from third quarter. As we get back to it, it's getting a little late. I'm here on the East Coast. It's 11:21, almost bedtime.
Taylor Horton-Tucker leading the way.
Taylor Horton-Tucker's got 17 points. Klay Thompson, 23. 7 for 13 field goals. I swear this halftime feels like it's longer than usual. Quentin Lee, my boy Melo, either going to the Mavs or MIA if he's traded or let go. I don't know, man. It's tough to say. I mean, on one hand, obviously you want him to, get a ring and then retire. I could see him getting it with the Mavs. Miami. I feel like at this point of his career, that's what he's looking to do. He's looking to get that ring and then call it a career. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things where, that goes for anybody. If you look at anyone that's been a journeyman, right, in the last, let's say, 10, 15 years of playing in the game, after that 10th year, if you don't have a ring, you're trying to land on a roster, no matter if you ride the bench or not. You're trying to get that ring under your belt. If you don't have one. And, Melo definitely deserves one. Definitely put in the time and the work. I'm pretty sure that he thought he'd get one by now. So. All right, so we are a minute away from the third quarter as we get back to it. 7 likes, guys. 7 more likes gets us to that 50 mark, so make sure you're smashing that that thumbs up. And we'll hit that 50 goal. 7 more, guys, as we get back to the game.
Reggie's so efficient, 21 assists on 25 made baskets. LA led by 5 at the end of 1. We start the second half with the Warriors up by 3 as we go to the third, and Monk working around a Howard screen and whipping his way to the top of the key.
Shot is off by the Lakers. Golden State rebound.
The Lakers in that first quarter, you saw those numbers there, 18 of 20 free throws. Very aggressive of getting to the hoop, getting into the bonus early. That's what kept them in the ball game.
Horton-Tucker knocked it away from Klay Thompson, and he releases quickly the other way, and he goes right by Wiggins for 2.
Lakers layup, 1-point game.
Now for Horton-Tucker.
Half-game lead on Dallas for this number 3 team in the West, Golden State. 50-29, their record.
That's going to be off.
And picked up by the Lakers, who showed some nice defense inside.
Lakers in transition.
Stanley Johnson, Howard, and Horton-Tucker. Monk and Reeves, the 5 to begin the second half and the game
Pass
for
to Monk
LA.
for 3, and that's going to be good.
It's kind of how the Lakers started
Warriors
this
going
ball
to call
game.
a timeout. It's now it's a 2-point game.
Lakers have led by as many as 9. We've got 14 lead changes. Right now, it's LA by 2.
We start this third quarter. So quick commercial break, guys. 65-67, Lakers up. So Ryan Seekins says, why does he deserve it? I think it goes without saying, like any player who's been in the league for a long time and who's put the work in, and has showed heart and determination, but just hasn't had the right team or the right teams to get in the championship. I feel like towards the end, if your team hasn't really put in the recruiting standards of, getting the right players to mesh with your talent, or if you're traded and, you don't end up somewhere where your talent's, utilized properly. And yeah, you're right. It's a long list of those guys, I mean, come to think of it, I could just probably name one person, Vince Carter. Right? Did Vince ever get a ring? And I'm pretty sure he's one player that definitely deserved it. Let me look this up just so I can confirm. I know I'm a little tired, but I don't think Vince ever got a ring, and he definitely should have got one. Let's see. Yeah, he's been an 8 times NBA All-Star, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All-Rookie first team, NBA Slam Dunk Contest champion, NBA Sportsmanship Award, NBA Teammate of the Year. Like, he's won all these awards, and he does not have a championship under his belt. That's crazy. You could say Chris Paul, but Chris Paul had his chance last year, right? Chris Paul was there. We're talking about the finals. I feel like if you make it to the finals, that's your shot,
Quick timeout here by Steve Kerr to start this third quarter, and kind of like we started the first, sloppy play here by the Golden State Warriors. 10 turnovers for 14 Laker points.
5-0 start to this quarter for LA. It's Looney and Draymond Green with the rebound by Monk.
Lakers running.
Pushing the pace. Reeves into Poole.
And Reeves going to kick it out.
And the Lakers reset. Shooting 49% from the floor. Horton Tucker took a screen and walked through that door and gets another.
It's going to be good by the Lakers.
He's
got
got 21 to lead LA tonight here in San Francisco. Poole coughs it up. Horton Tucker's got the ball. Reeves on his side. The trailing Monk. And a collision into Poole and a foul on Golden State. Golden State at home is 30-10. Lakers on the road, 11-28. Mike Brown, he used to coach the Lakers next to Steve Kerr. What a great coaching staff they had there. They developed young players over the last couple
go
years
Bills,
to complement their core three
Bills
of
Mafia now.
Green, Thompson, and Curry. Tonight from San Francisco, the NBA on TNT, brought to you by the new film from director Michael Bay, Ambulance, in theaters tomorrow.
And free throws are good.
And by Taco Bell. Klay Thompson had 2 threes in the first quarter. Here he puts up an off-balance shot with Johnson right
good
there.
for the jump shot.
He's hit him from all over the floor tonight, Reg.
As we were walking back on the court from halftime, I had a chance to speak with him. He's talking about he finally has his shooting legs back. He said it was going to take 20 to 25 games for him to get them back, and his conditioning, he feels, is just about back to where it was before he had both of those injuries.
Howard got the missed shot and puts it back up and in. Dwight Howard getting the 2 right there.
Poole back in the way with the layup.
And Poole's got 6. Like we said, he's had 17 straight games of 20 at least. Reeves thought 3 makes the
open
fake
3, and that's going to be
shots
off.
away. Another rebound by Howard and fouled inside.
The Lakers are just outplaying the Warriors right now. It looks like the Warriors just going through the motion, understanding there's no big 3 or 4 for the Lakers, throwing Carmelo Anthony in there. And they just think they can show up and the Lakers are going to lay down.
What team you like?
He's got his 4th personal foul. Dwight Howard at the free throw line for the Los Angeles
really
Lakers,
not
66%.
biased to either team.
Starting role tonight.
I always like a good underdog,
Lakers
right?
were eliminated
I
from
think
the
everybody
playoffs.
does. So if the Lakers win, I'll
and
be
really,
surprised.
more
but,
specifically, the play-in game with their Tuesday loss to
the
Phoenix.
Lakers might have a
They
chance.
lost 121 to 110. Missing the playoffs for the 7th time in 9 years.
Howard gets 1 of 2 to go here.
Jordan Poole, who played high school basketball in Milwaukee. Wiggins over Howard.
Wiggins' shot is off. That's going to lead to a rebound.
Inside. Reeves again, stepping on the gas, down to Howard
Nice
inside.
pass to Howard, but he blew the
One
layup.
collision after another, and the defense of Golden State caught up with him and swats it away. Jordan Poole with the Looney screen. Green inside. On the doorstep, Draymond's got 6. Green is averaging 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists a game.
Oh, you mean like favorite team? Okay, well, you mean favorite team than
They get
the Spurs.
Steph Curry back.
Spurs is my
That way
favorite team.
Poole's been playing and Thompson's been shooting. That's the hope for Dub Nation.
Jab stepping is Monk.
Monk and Horton Tucker. They've been
Monk makes
carrying
it
the
a
offense
4-point
here
game.
for the Lakers. Throw Reeves 12 points in as well.
Monk's got 19. Klay Thompson on the move over Reeves.
Thompson.
27 now for Thompson.
Last game he played.
He's getting back
here
to it.
against Utah, 36 with 8 threes Saturday. Oh, Howard!
Nice alley-oop to
The
Howard.
runway was clear and he went to the air.
How about
that was a great feed.
How about the feed from Monk? Wow.
Well, they're making it fun, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Without LeBron and AD and Russ and Carmelo. Looney set a screen roll game, and they get 2 as he corkscrews it up. Golden State's won 2 in a row. They had lost 4 in a row before the 2 recent wins against the Jazz, and then Sunday at Sacramento. Foul on the wing, and watch it here with Monk finding the big man in flight.
That was Orlando Dwight Howard there. Just throw it anywhere near the rim. Let him go finish it. See, I'm not going to say Superman.
Yeah, right.
Orlando, because I know the big fella back in Atlanta gets upset when you call him Superman.
Wiggins picks up his 3rd. Monk is short. Green the other way. Played back-to-back games the other day, and that was a good sign, they thought, for him. As he is facilitating with Thompson on the move. Howard with the rebound.
Thompson was pushed down the low. Wow.
Comes Monk.
Wow. Letting him play.
Wow.
And another timeout by Steve Kerr. The Lakers are on the verge trying to run up the score here.
Run, and it's really interesting because
Tucker to Monk with the
I don't feel like the Lakers
finish.
have been playing
and
like
21
this
tonight
in the
for
last
LA.
5-6 games at all. So it just so happened to show up against Golden State. Quintly, I still tell people that Jason Terry put up 28 on LeBron in that series. Listen, people sleep on Jason Terry. Terry's nice, without a doubt. Terry's another one. You know, definitely like to see him have a chip under his belt. Pause. I think though, wasn't Terry with the with Dirk when Dirk won his ring? Trying to see who's in the roster. So the 2011 Mavericks roster was Barrera, JJ, Rodrigue, Barbeau, Corey Brewer, Karen Butler, Brian Cardinal, Tyson Chandler, Brennan Hayward, Dominic Jones, Jason Kidd, Ian Mahimi, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Peja Stojakovic, Deshaun Stevenson, and Jason Terry. Yeah, I was right. 2011. Wow. Yo, time is flying. That's crazy. Yeah, I remembered he had one with Dirk during the Dirk years, and that was a huge championship. That was a huge fight. That 2011 was year of Dirk Nowitzki. He came and showed out, and that's why everybody had Luka. When Luka came and he had that amazing year, everybody was like, "Oh, he's the next Dirk," and he did. He looked just like him. He did, but Dirk, man. 2011 was Dirk's year, or that season. That was Dirk's season for sure.
There they are. Let's take a look at the ESPN Sunday. Pacers will be in Brooklyn against the Nets, and TNT Sunday.
That's going to be a big shot from
Celtics
Poole.
and Grizzlies, Warriors at Pelicans. Join us Sunday on TNT starting at 7 Eastern. For more on those games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. A 3-by Poole, and he's got 9. Horton Tucker aggressively goes in with a series of moves but produces nothing.
Great defense there by Draymond Green.
Otto Porter
1-point game,
Jr.
guys.
is in
79
cool again.
Lakers,
There's
78
an offensive
Golden
foul
On Peyton.
on Peyton, who just checked in the game, Reg.
A little bit aggressive on that screen there. Well, before his injury, there was strong consideration that he was going to win another Defensive Player of the Year in Draymond Green. I mean, this is outstanding pressure by Draymond Green.
Augustine has come in for L.A. Lakers since the All-Star break, 4-17. Monk from Howard. Wiggins will follow. Johnson free to fire.
Some big threes.
Howard is there again, putting it up and in.
White
and the
tips
net
it in.
screwed up. They got a lace of the net that is messed up. I think Toscano Anderson's going to go in there and fix it at the other end while the ball is being worked on at the other end. And the Warriors were working with a whistle and a foul. And it is on Augustine, who picks up his first. Golden State, Reggie, 50 wins, one of 7 teams in the NBA with 50 this year. Wiggins 3.
Wiggins with the 3. tie ball game.
Struggled with his three-point shot up until that last ball game in Sacramento.
Yeah, he had 4 threes, you're right, in 25 at Sacramento Sunday. He does have a career high from 3 at 39%. Driving Reeves, holding his ground, Poole. Howard uncovered. Rebound,
Howard
Payton.
shoots, and that's going to be off.
It's Poole. Finding a release from Green in the pick and roll. Poole with a 3. Payton tries to dig it. Wiggins comes up with it. Resetting is the offense. Good cut by Poole. Now to a wide open Wiggins. Monk the rebound.
Great sharing of the basketball, though. I know the bucket didn't go down, but
Oh, that was almost a
again
nice
being a
alley-oop.
disruptor
Nice
defensively.
pass to Dwight, who is
Green
fouled.
got it.
Golden State has
In
numbers.
stride, Porter and the Reeves.
Oh,
And now
wow.
it's Stanley Johnson. High for Howard.
What?
Off the glass, ricochets right to the Warriors.
Okay, they got to slow it down.
This
This
is a
is getting a little
preseason
crazy.
Poole on the move. Johnson the rebound.
Both teams are
He's
just
from Los
throwing up
Angeles.
whatever
Monk.
and missing shots both ways. I wouldn't be
Reeves.
surprised if Dwight Howard shot a 3 right now.
Lakers, the 11th seed right now, and out of it in the West. There's a long shot by Monk.
That 3
Who
was
was
off.
shoved to the ground by Payton. No call. Green, look at him, coast to coast. He puts it up and in.
Green finally makes
How can
a
a
layup.
man like that move that quickly?
And
Bad
puts
back
Golden
and
State up
all.
by 2.
32-year-old Draymond
3 minutes
Green
left in the fourth quarter,
takes it
guys.
the
3
length.
minutes left to start the
Green's
third
got
quarter.
8.
In the third quarter left,
And a
we had
lead
to
of 2 for Golden
quick
State
commercial
on
break.
TNT.
during the timeout.
Thank you.
He gave away millions to stay in Dallas. Oh yeah, Dirk was definitely class act, and Dirk could afford to give away a lot of that money. He was getting Dirk was making so much money even before he won the championship. Same thing with Tom Brady. People don't realize these people they make so much money that they can afford to say, you know what, instead of taking the $20 million, I'll take 16, to make some cap space, and then they get to, play with, who they want to, or, build a better team around that. Of course, I'm exaggerating on the amount because sometimes it's more than that, but you get the point. They're so spoiled. Yeah, man. Think about it. You get paid millions of dollars to do something that you love to do. You're running up and down the court with the basketball, or you're throwing a football, and you're getting paid millions to do it. So
The 31 games. Remember, had the calf issue, then they found out it was really his back that was causing the left calf to be sore and messed up. Gabriel is in for the first time in the second half. Augustine and over Bielitsa, who's
the
in.
3 is off.
And retrieved by Bielitsa.
Golden State
Gets
gets
it
a
off
rebound.
to Iguodala. They like this group on the floor right here. Steve thought this group.
Well, they've got a mixture of playmakers and defenders like Andre and Gary Payton, but also shooters in Poole and Porter Jr.
Iguodala on Bazemore, newly inserted for the Lakers. Shot clock was at 1.
3 is off.
Rebound by Ellington and out to Reeves. He's a rookie and a rarity on this team.
The
and
3 for Austin is off.
Porter had it and comes
Man,
down
that was a
awkwardly.
big
Gabriel was
fall
trying to
for
get
Gordon. He
his
came down kinda
balance,
crazy.
and the bodies are on the floor splattering.
What a scary fall there if you're Otto Porter.
Well, listen, Porter has had some injuries, as we know.
Slow to get up right here.
Porter has had a left foot injury
And a
back
technical
injury.
foul on Poole.
Yep. Gabriel just picked up his second, and Poole just slapped with a tee. Ellington will be at the line, 4 of 5 free throw shooting this season. Played for 9 teams, twice with the Lakers. We have a look at Poole. He's had 10 30-point games this season. 10 of them, he had 1 last year. He definitely is in the conversation for the most improved.
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki's net worth is $140 million.
He's going to get an opportunity with Clay 38 games missed to start the season.
$140 million.
Almost lost it. Shot clock at 3.
Not bad.
Augustine, Thompson defends. Ellington, nope. Shot clock violation.
It's going to be a turnover. Golden State ball.
Empty possession there by the Lakers.
You don't realize it's not really about the
Reggie, has the Laker
NBA
brand
checks.
taken a hit with this season, do you
Those
think?
sponsorships can
I mean, they are,
make you rich
in my
without
opinion,
you running up and down the court.
most well-known and most profitable
So yeah, Dirk's worth $140 million, bro.
franchise and successful, along with the Boston Celtics. Both have 18 NBA championships. But you've got the star and the player of his generation playing right now for the Lakers in LeBron. And for them not to make the playoffs in the play-in game, it's very disappointing. Think about his last 4 seasons in LA. First game, they missed the playoffs. The following year, obviously with COVID, the bubble, they win the championship. And then they lose in the first round versus Phoenix, and then don't even make the playoffs again.
Thompson cutting, got it. Good
Thompson,
feed
nice
from the lead.
move. It's going to be a 6-point lead now for Golden State.
19 seasons, no playoffs for LeBron. Second in 4 years.
And Kevin, there's 9 free agents again on the. There's going to be another overhaul, like there was an overhaul this year with the oldest team in the league in this Lakers team. They're going to have to do it all over again this summer.
Horton Tucker way outside with an Iguodala rebound.
That's way off.
And here's the big question: are the Lakers becoming, and dare I say this, somewhat like the New York Knicks, where top free agents do not want to come play?
Clay is on fire.
They're on the cusp of that.
Looking like the old
Clay
Clay.
Thompson with 31. He's just giving Golden State their biggest lead on a 14-2 run.
Turnover.
And it's Payton.
Starting to become unraveled here now for the Lakers.
It is.
They had played well up until this point, but now that this defensive pressure here by the Warriors.
13-0 run. Ellington 3 to stop it.
Yeah,
And that 3 is
so
good
bleeding right there
for the Lakers.
Golden
Cutting
State
it
at
to
one
7.
time was the #1 team in the NBA. Had the best record in the NBA at 28-7. With the #1 defense, sidestepping is Payton. With the rebound by Bazemore. That was in January. The Warriors had the best record in the NBA at 28-7. But they still finish strong. They've won 2 straight. They've got 50 wins. 2 more after tonight. Horton Tucker driving into Thompson.
Good shot. Does
Elite
not go.
Will they get it
Golden
off in
State
time?
rebound.
Clay, Porter, nope, that's it. And it's a 91-84.
And that's going to be it for the third quarter, guys. 91.
Lead.
Golden State
The
84.
Warriors close out the third on a
Lakers as we
13.
end the third quarter and head into the fourth. And we're going to take a quick timeout, commercial break, as we head into the fourth. Clay just getting ready for the playoffs. Yeah, Clay's coming out that shell, without a doubt. Actually, a little bit surprised by his shooting tonight. Be it he's got a different class of defense on him, but I guess it's good. It's getting his confidence back. Quentin Lee. Good looks, bro. Yeah, you know, I'm just chill. You know, I don't be all like super hype, crazy. You know, obviously it's late too, so I'm just trying to not be too loud. I don't want to wake up the kids, you know. But nah, you know, I'm just, for the most part, I'm a chill dude. You know, I get hyped when we on to the bigger games and stuff like that. You know, we got a bigger crowd and everyone's in the chat going nuts and stuff like that. That's when, you know, I get a little more animated during the day, you know. It's raining outside. It's late. We got one more quarter to go. Good looks though, bro. Orchard Park. You already know Orchard Park, how Bills Mafia gets, man. I be having to conserve this energy for football season. Bills Mafia, we get crazy, man. Boys be jumping into tables and stuff. Wow, it's wild out here in Buffalo.
Fourth quarter, the elites at work sign. Horton Tucker has got 21 with Monk. Iguodala kicks it out. Quarter three.
Quarter three is good.
Another three from the Warriors. They've got 12, Reg, and they're 50%.
That's
they
a
steal
big
right
steal.
There. Here comes Klay Thompson.
Klay, jump shot is off.
Stuck right there. Klay had 8 in the first quarter, 23 by halftime, 8 more points in the third.
I'm talking about Ryan. Out there in Batavia. Born and raised Buffalo.
Gabriel, pickpocketed. Iguodala, 3-on-3, hold on for Payton.
Too much.
Outside Porter. On top for Thompson. And they're working stride, creeping for 2.
And that's going to lead to a 12-point lead now for Golden State.
And the Warriors
it looks like
crank this one open.
Take this quick commercial break. It looks like they've got enough bets in, guys. So Golden State's got to cover the spread. Yeah. Oh man, heading into the fourth quarter. This is crazy. My goodness. I hate to be that guy. I hate to be the conspiracy theorist, but you know, you've had the Lakers just holding this thing close for this long. And the spread was 14.5. Golden State was favored by. Now we head into the fourth quarter and they're up by 12. It's crazy. It's funny how that works, right? Quentin, I'll just be chilling, yo. I can't say too much on here. You know the people's watching, man. Yo, it's like halftime. Golden State's down by like whatever or up by like 3, and I'm like sitting here like, you know what? This Golden State money line look way better than the beginning of the game. Like this Golden State money line look real good right now. Really good. All right, so let's look at what we got coming up. NBA schedule. All right, so we got the Bucks and the Pistons tomorrow at 7. The Knicks and the Wizards at 7 as well. And then we got Cleveland and Brooklyn. Wait, hold on. Let me open this up. I can't see All right, so yeah, Bucks Pistons tomorrow, Knicks Wizards. Those games are both at 7 o'clock. Then we got the Cavaliers and the Nets, and the Rockets and the Raptors both at 7:30. Then at 8 o'clock, you got the Hawks and the Heat, Hornets and the Bulls. 8:30 is Trailblazers and Mavericks. 9:30 is Suns and Jazz. That's going to be a huge game. And then 10:30 Thunder and Lakers. That Suns and Jazz game is probably going to be the most important game tomorrow.
And that's to your point when you asked me about the Lakers franchise taking a big hit, not having them in the playoffs. Think about that. I mean, they're almost like the world's team, right?
Right.
Such a huge following. And to lose in the playoffs, like in the first round, is one thing. But not to even be one of the top 10 teams. Are you kidding me? With this generation's player in LeBron James?
Horton Tucker reverses in. Pretty play. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Go back to a 10-point game.
Through. Give him 23. Last year, Golden State was in the play-in game, number 8 seed. LA beat them.
What a game that was.
Yes, it
what
was.
a game that was,
And
too.
Memphis came in here and beat Golden State. Remember that?
Yes.
And Memphis then went to Utah and played in that series against the Jazz, who last year had the best record.
Lost in 5.
Yep.
Won that first game in Utah.
Yep.
Coming off that high of beating Golden State in this building. It was almost like the coming out of John Morant and the Dylan Brooks and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Bazemore checks
My man
out. Mark
Quentin
checks
Lee
in.
with the 99-cent donation. Thanks a lot for the 99-cent super chat, bro. Thanks for the support.
4 years in Charlotte. Lakers season very disappointing for him, certainly. Ellington 3.
Ellington's 3 is off. Golden State rebound.
Smart move. Porter 3.
Porter's 3 is off. Lakers rebound.
Lakers led with a foul called down low at the 10:04 mark of the fourth quarter. Lakers led 81-78 with 5.5 left in the third. Golden State then went on an 18-3 run. Here's Johnson at the line. Bielitsa picked up his first. And tonight, with a look at the numbers on Stanley Johnson, the former Detroit Piston, we can tell you the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Sonic Patty Melt. For a limited time, only at Sonic. And by Service Now. The world works with Service Now.
Second free throw is off. Golden State rebound.
A lot of assists tonight for Golden State. 30 of them. Poole's got 10. That matches his career high. Thompson inside. Gabriel knocked it away. Picked up by Johnson.
They can score in transition here.
No
Nice
problem, bro.
move
Thanks
by
a lot,
Johnson.
man.
What a
What's
quick
the game
move
here?
right by Bielitsa, who gets
Turnover.
Oh, that's going to be a
And then a
Golden
turnover.
State turnover. They throw it
13
away.
for Golden State. So
We got a 9-point game
talking
with
about them
9
when they
minutes left.
have
9
possession and they
minutes
can
and
move the
40
basketball. You
seconds in
mentioned
the
the
fourth
30
quarter.
assists, and that's usually a W when they get to 30 assists or more. But they can't turn the ball the basketball over starting in 10 days, because that's always been their downfalls when they turn the basketball over.
Wow, that was a Gabriel foul as he kind of stuck out that chicken wing. Setting the screen. This is the Warriors' final home game of the regular year. They'll go to San Antonio and then New Orleans. Poole back in with the 10 assists and 9 points. Thompson checking out 31 minutes and 31 points for Clay. 6 threes, 4 assists, 31 in 31 for Thompson. Probably finished. But you never know.
Pass to Poole.
Bielitsa. Give and go. Couldn't get it. Vacuums it in. Kicks it out. Poole.
Poole corner.
Johnson quickly with the defense for LA.
Right back for the 3, and that's going to be good.
It's a 3.
Fantastic job
Golden
there
State
by
back up by
Poole.
12.
Again, moving without the basketball.
12. 3 threes. Monk 3.
With the answer.
That's really good for the Lakers.
With the answer 3.
You better believe it.
Came back down and answered.
Iguodala, the cutting Porter, and a foul on Monk. No,
it's a foul.
Take that back. It's on Porter.
With the hook, the grab.
We talked to Frank Vogel tonight, but he had talked to The Athletic, which is such a great site to go to. He told The Athletic, he said, before the season even began, after our 0-6 preseason, I knew it didn't look good.
And again, undue, to me, somewhat of a smear campaign.
Nice
On
move.
his character and as a coach. Because
From who?
From outsiders, you know, and people planning
game.
stories, which to me comes from within the organization. Whereas everyone needs to be in front of the firing squad, from the management and Jeannie Buss.
It's Porter, broke free, got it.
Nice shot.
That's out of bounds. A lot of decisions clearly have got to be made.
Rob Pelinka has to take a lot of heat as well. Because it's not Frank Vogel's job to put this roster together. Frank Vogel didn't say, I want these players.
Iguodala, three.
Iguodala three is off.
Gabriel's got it.
Lakers rebound.
And that's out to Monk. Horton Tucker aggressively takes it inside. Crashing to the floor. And a foul on
Lakers going to the line.
He picks up his second. LeBron will be going into the final year of his contract next year.
Westbrook has a player option at $47 million, which you have to assume he's going to pick up. And Kendrick Nunn didn't even play this year for them, and he was expected.
7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes left in the fourth.
To be huge for them. Anthony Davis.
9-point
Question
game.
going forward for Anthony Davis. Can he stay healthy? Can he stay on the floor?
Like we said, he played 40 games this season, 36 last year. He's missed 75 the last 2 seasons. Missed a month with a knee injury, missed a month and a half with a foot injury, which is still, he says, incredibly painful to play with as Gabriel checks out. Reeves is in, Horton Tucker's at the line.
But they have 9 free agents. So this year's team was an overhaul put together. And
Second
next
free throw is
season,
good.
this summer, is going to be an overhaul.
Well, I know people talked about the age. They began the season with 9 players, 32 or older, including 5 who were at least 35.
Pass inside to Iguodala.
High inside and putting it down with a flush. And Golden State with a 103-94 lead and 7 to play in the fourth.
Got the glove coming over here, accosting me with his son, is watching his son here.
And he had no glove on. The mitten.
I love Gary Payton.
The mitten.
Yes.
Green kicking. Look at that. Great feed inside.
Man.
Wasn't that a beautiful feed?
33 assists here for Golden State.
Poole's got a double-double. 11 assists. 12 points. Iguodala off the bench. 5 points and 7 assists.
Without a doubt.
So the passing game, this is so beautiful when it works. And they spread the ball on the floor. And 10-point passing. Here comes Monk. But there have been some turnovers. Monk with the 3.
Monk with the 3 is off.
And Poole's got the ball.
Rebound.
Quickly, Poole. Foot on the accelerator.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? Flying in. Give you
got
moving
energy.
every part of his body. He's got 14.
He had a quiet first half, but he's kind
exploded.
of awakened here in the second half.
There's a nice little layup inside. After Poole made that one at one end, he takes it to the other. Horton Tucker converting for the Lakers. Another rebound for Dwight Howard. And Horton Tucker on the wing. Horton Tucker's got a new career high, 29 points. Tailed by Iguodala.
Shot is off. Golden State rebound.
Whoa.
And that 3 is good for Golden
Pretty
State.
stroke. Wiggins, who's got a better three-point shooting percentage than Steph Curry. And a career high from 3, 39%. And Wiggins will put in his 17th point with his 3rd 3. Shot clock at 4. Howard for 3.
Lights for 3, and he makes it.
6 of 8. Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Look at the bench.
6 of
Look
8.
at AD and Carmelo. They are loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Take that back. That was his 8th make. He is 8 of 13. For a man who's played 18 years.
Shooting threes, making them like that. Wow. What a time. All right, we're in a quick commercial break, guys. The score is 108, Golden State 99, Lakers. We've got 48 likes, guys. We just need 2 more likes, 2 more thumbs up, gets us over that 50 mark. That was our next goal, so make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college games. This, of course, being the last game of the NBA season. I will be streaming the playoffs and, of course, the NBA Finals. So we got a lot of basketball coming up, a lot of good games, a lot of excitement as we get down to the wire over the next 2 months. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep it locked in. Gaming with Joel says Lakers got time. Oh yeah, they got more than enough time. In fact, I feel like it's going to be a lot closer than what people are thinking as we get down to under about a minute. And this game may be determined by free throws. That is, unless Golden State pulls away. There is a spread to cover here. It's 14 points. Yeah, I don't know why that Dwight 3 was just funny to me, man. Like, it's like even looking at Draymond. When Draymond shoots threes, it's like just a cringe moment. Like, I hope he makes it. You know, like one of those moments, like when you see Dwight or Draymond shoot, it's funny. Like Shaq used to shoot threes, people would hold their breath.
Beautiful.
Man, Jordan Poole's averaging 18 points a game.
Green to Porter. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I spoke to Jordan Poole before the game, and I said, how has your mentality changed from game 1 of the season to now? And he said, it hasn't. He said, I've stuck to the same routine I've done the entire year. I've had the confidence since I was young. He said he always played with older players, so he was never intimidated. And you could tell from day 1 of the season, he was a born leader on this team, whether he was starting or coming off of the bench. He brought his A game, and he was never afraid of the big stage.
Cool, big 3.
And he got a 3 on the fly.
Dude, balling tonight.
Now 17.
Can't wait to see what he does in the playoffs.
His 17 straight games with at least 20 points. He led the NBA in the month of March with 67 3-point shots made. Jordan Poole did. Howard. Johnson shot clock at 2, and there's a 3-second.
What I love here is how Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, they're forming a bonding and chemistry together. And then again, we're going to add Curry at some point to this mix along with Klay Thompson. Offensively, and the way they move the basketball tonight, 36 assists for the Warriors.
It's Porter with 4 to play.
Going into the playoffs, you got. Ooh, what a beat.
Side by Monk.
Wow.
He's got a couple blocks. Horton Tucker careening off bodies. Rollicking down the lane.
Line after the foul. But back to the Golden State, I think going into the playoffs, that
every time he's touched the
core
ball.
team
Look at this. Malik Monk says, not in my temple.
Green
Curry,
with his 5th foul.
Give me this.
Andre and Poole's going to be. I want to know how they're going to fit Wiggins.
Allie was
into
talking
that.
about Poole at the beginning of the season. Remember
they've
that
got
Golden
squad.
State began the season winning 18 of their first 20
Especially if Poole can
games.
keep up this rate of play.
They're off to a blistering
And play
start.
gets hot.
Had the best record in the league about January 1. Let's take a look at our Fanduel Sportsbook Live point totals for tonight's game. Considering that LeBron and AD and Russ and Carmelo are not playing for
Over
the
under
Lakers.
219.
This group of 5
We
that has
got 3
started
minutes
tonight has
left.
been entertaining. Reeves
Right
and
now
Johnson,
there's
Howard, Monk, and
214
Tucker,
points.
4 of the 5 in double figures, and Poole a 3.
Alex Johnson
And the
just
rebound
subscribed.
saved by
Thanks a lot,
Wiggins.
man.
Back
Welcome to
Poole,
the
a
channel.
3 to get 20. Nope. Thompson back in. Augustine has it. Here comes Johnson. From the wing. Collision
that's
inside.
offensive
into
foul.
Green. It
Wow,
sure was.
offensive foul.
How about Green taking it?
Just like the
Golden
same way we
State ball.
saw Wiggins go into Reeves in that first quarter. It looks like Draymond Green kind of holding that left wrist on that fall.
He means so much to this team. You know, the month of March saw the 5-11 record for Golden State, their worst month of the year. They missed Green for 31 games. Well, you don't want to lose him now on the cusp of the
It's going to take
playoffs
us
in the
to
NBA.
another quick commercial break.
Timeout.
The score is 113 Golden State, 101 Lakers. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the last game of the regular NBA season. And I am exhausted, guys. I'm not even gonna front. It's been a long day. I streamed the Bucks and Celtics game. That game was crazy. It definitely was fun. So definitely excited for these playoffs. I'm also gonna be streaming the NFL draft. So if that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and lock it in. I'll have some fun for that. Probably do some giveaways too, some cash giveaways for the playoffs as we get closer towards the finals.
Goes straight up, and it's Stanley Johnson who continues to move forward, inciting the contact there. I mean, that's a good call there by the officials of an offensive foul.
Stanley Johnson tonight, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Lakers led by Talen Horton-Tucker with 31. That's a career high. Klay Thompson tonight, 31 points in 32 minutes. 6 of 10 from 3. And he's back in the game. With a 12-point lead, Green to the rack.
Green with the layup, and now it's a 14-point game.
Twice a game because they are so worried about
3 minutes
Poole and
left,
Thompson
guys.
on those dribble handoffs.
3 minutes
Golden
left.
State has equaled their biggest lead of 14 points tonight over the Lakers. They've beaten them twice. Fourth and final meeting tonight.
3-2 zone now for the Warriors.
Horton-Tucker short.
And the floater is off. Golden State rebound.
Oh, what a pickpocket right here.
Oh, nice
Take it the
steal.
other way.
Big
And
dunk.
tomahawk
Okay.
it in. Puts it down with a sledgehammer. He's got 33. They got that net so hard it flipped right up and got caught for the second time tonight. That net has had some problems. 2.5 to play. There's a foul. Monk on top, guarding Green. Monk picks up number 1.
Talk about a pickpocket right here.
Cool. Poked it away.
Ball right there.
Oh, nice steal.
And the finish.
So Steve's not going to like the 15 turnovers by Golden State.
For 21 Laker points.
But they have forced 17 Laker turnovers. It's Thompson with a wide open lane and a jam. Well, that's good to see.
Still has that bounce, right?
Well, more and more, it's a complete game we're seeing, this consistency that he's working on. But boy, he's put together now 2 great games that he's played in. Steal by
Golden
Poole.
State steal. Poole is pushing, went for his own dunk and got fouled.
Ooh, and he grimaces.
Going to the line for 2. Dunk was no good.
Boy, what a... He attacked the rim on this by Jordan Poole. He's holding his right wrist. His legs were in 2 different directions.
It looked like a rag doll, didn't he? Stanley Johnson picked up his 3rd, and this is what it sounded like underneath. Well, they're going to go to Toscano Anderson. They're going to bring in the bench now. Poole's 11 assists for a new career high. He's at the line. Poole's got 17.
17 points and 11 assists.
22 years old, averaging 18 a game. Don't miss the Harry Potter 20th anniversary reunion special. Return to Hogwarts Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern on TBS. Kuminga will check in. Damian Lee will check in. There goes Wiggins. There goes Porter. There goes Green. And also coming in after a quick stint in the GL, and that G League is starting their playoffs. Moses Moody,
so your starters are now out the game, so that tells us everything we need to know.
Reassigned Monday and back up
about where this one's going.
He had that shoulder injury back in mid-March, and he kind of fell out of the rotation, so his minutes are down, and Steve is trying to work on narrowing things with
Golden
guys
State
getting
now
healthy and
has
coming
a
back and playing
16-point lead with that
for the
last
playoffs.
free throw.
Playoff rotations getting ready to start here.
Yep. Toscano Anderson picked up the foul.
Almost to get Moody in on the floor here.
Well, Golden State, now playing here in San Francisco, all those years in Oakland, is going to host the first playoff game in this city, in San Francisco, since April of 1964. In a little more than a week, Horton Tucker, 3, got it, and he builds on his game, and he's got 36.
Back to a 13-point lead.
A new career high. Kuminga. And swerving inside Payton, who was fouled as he went up. So the last time, and that was not at the Cow Palace, by the way, the last time that the Warriors had a playoff game in this city, St. Louis was the opponent in April of 1964, 58 years ago. Foul on Augustine, who picks up number 2. Payton, former 2-time Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year and the son of the great Hall of Famer, who's here, is at the line.
There's some serious Hall of Famers in the building.
We do,
Chris
yeah.
Mullin,
you,
Mitch, the Rock, Richmond,
you,
Tim Hardaway,
you.
Second free throw is good. And back to a 15-point lead.
and top 75 player in Stephen Curry.
Yep. They'll be in the Hall someday. As will LeBron, and there's a 3.
Is off.
Little heat check there by Horton Tucker. He was hemmed in that corner by Moody. Kuminga, boy, they like his upside as he takes it across the lane. Reeves got a hand on it. Out to Lee. Down is Monk. Slow to get up. Moody triple.
With the big 3.
Musselman at Arkansas, the former Golden State head coach.
How about the run Arkansas Coach Musselman went on during the tournament?
In this building,
covering that spread.
Johnson hooks it up and it's off, and a foul as he was shoved. He was working his way, and Kuminga picks it up. Number 2. Warriors are circling over their 51st win. I mentioned this earlier. Only 7 teams, including Golden State, have got 50 wins or more. And Steve says for what we've been through, we've had our big three only together on the floor at one time for 11 minutes.
Minutes.
This season.
Say it again. Minutes.
And to begin, the way we did and hold on and win 50 games. Proud of our team. There's a foul. Toscano Anderson picks up another one. Just got off the bench. The Oakland native. Second. Gabriel at the line. Well, we will go from here to New Orleans. We've got a date.
Minute 12 left. Your score, Golden State Warriors, 124-106. Lakers at the line for 2.
How about the turnaround
Schedule on Sunday
for the Pelicans?
First
The way
free
they
throw's
started
good.
the season.
Well, they added somebody you may recall midseason who's done a pretty good job for him.
Yeah, CJ McCollum has been fabulous, but the start of the season,
I get it.
It was horrendous. And no Zion Williamson. Though we've been hearing reports he's ramped up 3-on-3, 5-on-5 participation, but he hasn't played at all. But would you be surprised if he?
Well, what a story that would be.
Yes.
Toscano Anderson looking for Lee. You got the
Inside.
ball.
Layup's good for Golden State.
Damian Lee. He played in Sacramento on Sunday and had 11 points and 5 boards. Comes up there crestily, got that ball and puts it up. Horton Tucker, 36, and now 38.
It's going to be an
and a foul
one
on the Warriors.
What a game by Jalen Horton Tucker.
He's had a nice little game
seconds
here.
left in the
Fans
game.
are scratching their head. Where was this? Where's this been? Where has this been?
Well, 17 points this quarter. We have talked about the short sample size with the big three for Golden State. We know there was a very small sample size with LeBron and Davis, Westbrook. They only played 21 games together. They went 11-10. It wasn't like they just tore things up. The 21 games, probably not enough. Kuminga.
It's going to be good for Golden State.
But for 3 future Hall of Famers, people say, yeah, it was enough. And they were only a game over 500. What do you say?
Yeah, but it's enough.
It's Gabriel spinning his way toward the lane and out of bounds in 8 seconds to shoot.
And the Lakers to the line.
Last time these two teams played, LeBron had 56. Lakers beat Golden State in LA, and that was March 5th by 8. They beat them. Another
18
foul,
seconds left.
And it goes on Gary Payton, he's just scrappy, isn't he? My goodness. He played for the Lakers back in that 17-18 season. Payton will pick up his third. Here's Horton Tucker at the free throw line.
First free throw is made. It's off, I'm sorry.
So with Steph Curry out, the ankle injury, and out for the rest of the regular season, Allie was telling us before with that sprained ligament in his left foot that he is back in the court. He is working.
Second free throw
and him are working to get him on the floor for the playoffs, but nothing right now of substance to pass along. But without him, they're going to go 4-6, and they're going to win over the Lakers. 3 games
and your
to
score is going to be 118 Golden State Warriors, 112 Los Angeles Lakers for the last game of the NBA regular season. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I will be streaming the playoffs as well as the finals leading up to the championship. So make sure you lock it in. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for spending time with me, hitting that like button, and of course subscribing. I will see you on the next one. And have a good night.
Game he played here with 36 against Utah.